Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to be going over a matching game puzzle thingy. It's when you have to match, like, you have a bunch of different tiles and they're flipped upside down and you have to flip over the correct ones and have two of the correct ones, and if you get them wrong it flips back over. That thing. I apologize if I sound a little stuffy. Allergy season has just started for me and I need to get more Zyrtec. But anyways, without further ado, let's jump into the video. Alright, so here we are. So as always, I realize I start every single one of these like little mini game ones the exact same way. But anyways, as always, let's type in, alright, that one and that one. Okay, and that one and that one. Yay, I did it! Alright, so this is a very sample size version of this. Ignore the tomatoes and lettuce, they're just art I already had, so I went with that. But so you see there are a lot of options. Hold on a second. Sorry, I thought work texted me. Where was it? Oh, yes. So first, let's go over the very last thing you do. So you have, this is what shows you did it. Obviously, I have it set to auto run, so that loops continuously. Now this will play after you've completed it. If total match equals 4, then this event will run. That one's the most simple event on this page. Okay, all 4 of these are basically the same. These 2 are identical and these 2 are identical. The way I have this set up, there is no random tiles. So this is made for like a one-time puzzle. This isn't made so much for a mini game, it's more of a one-time puzzle because there is no randomness to it. You choose which ones match. Obviously the player won't know which ones match, but you choose what they are. And so they can only go through each of these puzzles once before they should remember and figure out, oh, this one and this one match, right? So this one, we have the beginning. When you click on it, it jumps, it turns leaf, it controls the variable, leaf, it adds 1 to it. And then it turns tile 1 on. If first card is not on, then it turns it on, and if it is, then it turns second card on. All right, and then it switches to here because tile 1 is on, right? If second card gets turned on, then it switches to here. And if this variable, leaf, equals 2, and then it turns the leaf match on, then control shift A. Else, if it turns not a match on, and then if not a match is on, it control switches B, which is here. Then it turns everything off and brings you back to the beginning. Then this is the control switch A. So if everything is matched, then it does this and turns these guys off. That's important because I use the same variables. Then it switches to here and it just leaves you here. Since they're matched, there's nothing you need to do with them. You could have this one set with the image like of the lettuce, but I just don't. I just have them vanish. That's an aesthetic choice. Now the same thing happens here, except for we're dealing with tomato instead of leaf or lettuce. And you'll see it's the same exact things. This is if this is the first one you're flipping. If it's the second one you're flipping, then tomato. If the tomato doesn't equal 2, then if it equals 2, then it turns total match, increases the total match by 1. Tomato match on. So you would think with total match you would have 2 because there's technically 2 matches. However, each individual tile brings up the total match by 1, so it's 4 instead of 2. So that's why in the final one, the variable is set to 4 instead of 2, the first event I showed you. Then it turns everything off. I had it turning both of these off for copy and pasting purposes. And then these are all basically the exact same, except for it's tomato match instead of leaf match. This guy is where the important stuff happens. If not match is on, it resets everything. No. This is something that's something I tried that didn't work. So ignore that. Yeah. So I made this the other day. My brain's empty. See that this one equals 4. That's what I was talking about because there's 4 tiles. And each tile brings it up 1. All right, so let me show you again. Let me show you what happens if I get one wrong. Tomato. Oh, it's wrong. So it switches back. Okay. Then that's right. And it vanishes. Okay. The issue here is I did not have direction fix on. That's what the issue there was. It was a tomato. See how this one all has direction fix on? I just forgot to do it on that one. All right, let me show you that again when it's not glitching out. Now, obviously, you'd want to add sound effects and everything into when you're getting it wrong. But as I said, I just have the very basic setup. And there you go. It would get bigger and bigger and more complicated as you built more, but it would just be more repetitions of the same type of code. So, that makes it kind of easy. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!